What's something common from your childhood that will seems strange to future generation? Okay. What's something common from your childhood that seems strange to the future generation? Uh okay, I understand this question, but probably okay. The question says that okay, what something is kind of like a something very common in childhood, but it seems strange in for the future generation. Means like that the kind of like a something the things that I used to do while I'm child, it bit really common, but in the future it bit strange. So what are those? Uh what are those? Okay, so basically is this thing that ki, let me think. Well, when we are child, um, okay, so when I was a kid, I have lots of friends. Okay, and we hang out with those people a really lot, like basically entire day. Okay, basically you just wake up, go to that friend, spend some time. If you have a school, go to the school. After the school you came and you spend that time with your friend. So this is kind of like a something really that we all do, that kind of like a something very common in this world. Making a friend is a kind of like something very difficult. Most of people didn't really make any friend, which is kind of like a something very strange because when I was a kid, I have lots of friends, lots of friends. Okay, and uh, and I spend a lot of time with those people. But in the future generation, might be kind of like something very difficult to make friend. Okay, and the reason is that ki, uh, information, mobile phones. Yeah, no, I'm not blaming the future technology. I'm not blaming the smartphone and stuff like that. No, it's really good, but it's like that ki, i I'm kind of like a something really like i I didn't really expose that much through technology, through social media and stuff like that. But the future generation is kind of like a something like exposed a really lot by the mobile phone, by the social media, by things and stuff like that. What is exactly is this kind of like something impact? Well, it impact a lot. Okay, yeah, like basically when I was child, making friend is kind of like a something really a very common, is so common that kind of like a something like that ki, like we went to play cricket. Okay, he's the guy is new. Okay, yeah, he became friend, that's it. That's it. Okay, sometimes we didn't really know the name, but he became friend. Okay, every day he came to the play cricket, we play cricket, and somehow, yeah, just became friend. Okay, we did lot of stuff, like besides sports, we went to camping, we went to like like a kind of like catching a fish and stuff like that. We do lot of crazy stuff when I was kid. Okay, uh this is actually happened because at that time mobile phone and social media was not really exist. Okay, so if I wanted to entertain myself, I just have only one choice, is that is spending time with your friend. That's it. But in this world, if I wanted to entertain a kid, the guy who actually age is almost like a 5 or 6 year old, who has a kind of like a something so many options. Television is the first one. Internet, mobile phone. Okay, these are kind of like a somethingly are like games. Okay, mobile video games are kind of like a something really help you to entertain. Okay, so as also those people are kind of like a something exposed a lot, okay, with those things. So that's why the kid who is actually belong to that particular age category didn't really require a kind of like something. Why would I supposed to make friend instead of I just sit home and just play video game? Okay, so I think this is kind of like a something really reason that people didn't really have that many friends. And this is kind of like something very common, by the way. It's just like that key, like making a friend is a very common thing, but in the future it will be kind of like a something really very hard. Like I could see that. Let me tell you one thing. You have a friend in your school, college, okay, but after the end of the college, like a very less amount of people are kind of like a something like getting together and spend some time. It's very less, okay, because of that key lot of things happen after the college, like a career and this and that. You have kind of like some three people on your colleague, okay, the colleague are kind of like a something your friend, okay, but probably they are not that much kind of like something like close friend as like your high school friend or college friend is so close to you, okay. So like this is right now in 2024, okay, and this is actually happened at this moment, and I could see the experience of this thing, okay. In the future it will be even more, okay, yeah, like the people who has a millions of followers in the social media doesn't really have any friend in real life. This would be a kind of like a something really a problem. Is it problem? Well, like having a friend or not having a friend, like basically if I say I don't really have a friend, is it kind of like a something really bothering me? Is it kind of like a something really, well, it depends on person to person, okay. Let me tell you one thing. Being a friend with someone, you will get happiness, okay. Obviously you will get that happiness from the television, from internet, from all those things, all right. But it just like that ki the authentic happiness comes from the real thing, okay, like the spending time with your loved ones or friends and stuff like that, okay. That authentic happiness did not came from digital thing. You laugh at some sort of like a memes and stuff like that, but it's not okay. After some sort of time you felt bored, okay, and it's not a good thing at this moment, yeah. Like basically I am actually thinking from the two all different perspective of the things that key, do we really require a friend? Yeah, we really require, like basically I have bunch of friends since I was child, and since like basically I have school friend, college friend, I have all the friend, okay. Some of the friend that I have from almost like a 13-14 year, and we are still touching together. We met, we have WhatsApp group, and we just have good morning, good night. Like if we didn't really have any kind of like a conversation, we just good morning, good night, okay. But we do are in touch together, okay. Yeah, basically at this age we have kind of like a responsibility of getting married, career and stuff like that, so that's why we don't really have any time to spend. But it's just like, yeah, we could spare some sort of time and just text good morning, and it kind of like something really very good, all right. So I am pretty privileged that I have so many friends. My sister doesn't really have that many friends. My brother didn't really have that many friends. It's just like that. Like I seen so many people who didn't really have that many friends. Like basically nothing. So what is exactly it affect? Well, like just an example is that ki you have to go to Goa. Okay, who do you supposed to go to Goa? Okay, besides your family, it's probably with your friend. And if you don't really have a friend, then what would you do? Do you go alone? Do you have that courage to go alone to Goa and spend time with yourself? Is like that. Do you have that courage? Like basically it really required a courage that you have to go Goa alone by yourself, and just like, I don't know, like a Goa is meant to be spend time with your friend and just do a lot of stuff that kind of like a something like very wrong, but yeah, it meant to be for at that particular situation you do really require a friend, all right. So I think this is kind of like a something really very very kind of like a something like that I'm not really sure what exactly is this thing. Okay, yeah, like we can't get rid of our technology, we can't get off our mobile phone, we can't get rid of our social media and stuff like that. These are kind of like a something, things has to be happen and it are happening. Okay, yeah, every technology or every invention comes with um, comes with the consequences, good and bad. Okay, good consequences is kind of like something really good, that key we could do this, we could do that, life became something really way much easier. Bad consequences is kind of like a something really the happening inside of your head. All right, so the answer would be like a making friends, which is kind of like a something very common while I was in the childhood, but it kind of like a became little bit of strange, not strange, but little bit difficult in the future generation. All right, yeah. Next question.